This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Well, let's dive into this story a little more. So there's a lot more validity to this story of Meek Mill allegedly denying Rick Ross at a birthday party. Wants off at MMG. I guess they had different sections at Live Friday of his birthday, which is about a week ago. And there has been a lot of talk about this for about 4 days now. Not a peep from either side. And it goes along, the Meek Mill stands will be in here. But it goes along the conversation of Meek Mill and loyalty, okay? Meek Mill, prior to Rick Ross, was signed to a guy named Charlie Mack out of Philly. Charlie Mack helped him get bail, get out of prison. It helped him get hot in Philly. Charlie Mack had a lot of influence on that. Now, Rick Ross wanted to sign him after Meek Mill, cut off his braids, had a song. We put him on World Star a few times. Rick Ross had met him prior to that, but once he got on World Star a few times, signed him. Signed Wale to redid MMG. And then, really pushed Meek Mill to the forefront. And also Wale. Around this time, Drake is, with Wayne. Drake is already dropped his album, already one of the top artists. Meek Mill and Drake become cool because Drake is cool with Rick Ross. And on Meek's first single, Drake appears. One of the hottest artists out at that moment appears on it. Even though Meek Mill was, on his own, had a lot of buzz, that Drake feature helped out a lot. And Drake was on all of his albums up until Meek Mill decided to betray him and try to say that, and mind you, he had an album come out just right now. Back to I got lost with the Charlie Mack thing. Charlie Mack just disappeared. He wasn't part of the situation anymore. I think he eventually settled everything with Meek with some buyout or something. Something weird happened, but we moved on with Rick Ross, and then we're up to Rico drops on Meek's third album. I think that was his third album, and right after that. Or right before his album dropped, or right around that time his album dropped, he disses Drake. Says Drake doesn't write his own stuff, da-da-da-da-da. And mind you, Drake just did the biggest song on that album. Yeah, Nicki had a few songs in there, but the biggest song was the Rico song. And he dissed Drake. You're dissing a guy who's helping you sell an extra, 75,000 units the first week, and that whole turmoil happened. Rick Ross, even though he had a relationship with Drake, rode with Meek Mill on that. Rode with Meek Mill. Told Drake, kick rocks, Drake distanced himself from Rick Ross and Meek. That played out. Meek, became a hero eventually because, he came home from jail. Justice reform. And then, Drake comes back around. They're cool again, a couple years later. Now, Meek Mill, who was in Philly, didn't know, we didn't know if he was going to make it or not. Rick Ross helped him, right? Now he's denying Rick Ross entry to party, wants off MMG, because what? Jay-Z likes you now? Jay-Z manages you for the past couple of years? Come on, man. It's this stuff is you can't make this up, man. People just use people as they go through, It's sickening, man. Now, we don't know if this is, it keeps saying alleged rumor. So many people are reporting on it now that it's okay, there's a lot of validity to this situation. Rick Ross or Meek haven't spoke out about it, which they normally would. It's a shame. But you know what? I'm not surprised. Okay. Meek Mill feels like he's hotter. than Rick Ross out here, and he wants off. Cool. Couldn't try to figure it out behind the scenes, had to make a scene and deny him entry. I mean, that is just petty. Anyways, it's Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Oh yeah, did I even cycle through? I don't think I did. Anyways, I got caught up talking. My bad. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Look at Meek Mill's new Dodgy. JT Dodgy. Peace.